Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. I am always excited to have you guys back here again. To my returning subscribers, new subscribers, and if you're here, you keep watching my videos, you've not subscribed, thank you so very much for coming back here once again. Although I'd really wish that you subscribe. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you. Okay, let me do the introduction. I think I missed doing the introduction. My name is Greater, and I am a Nigerian currently living in Alberta, Canada as a new immigrant. I share stories here about immigration and about my life here in Canada, my experiences, and all of that. Please, a quick disclaimer before we continue. I'm not an immigration consultant. I do not run immigration packages for people. I just share my experience here, knowledge on the little I know about immigration and things about immigration. Most of the things I share here are based on research. In fact, all the things I share here are based on research that I do. That's why I will always advise people to research. So I'm not an immigration consultant. Then next would be for us to go into today's subject, which happens to be on immigration. I want to talk about the changes in the express entry program, like big changes. I would say that the express entry isn't what it used to be. I know back then, even before I started, the scores used to be around 420, 430, and thereabout. Gradually, it kept increasing to 460, 470, and then after the pandemic, it shot up to 500, came down a bit to about 480, and now it has just remained at the 500 level. And now it ranges between 520 to 550, and it's really a big challenging for people who are looking at going into this currently. Most times, because I have friends who are also interested in pursuing this thing, they've been trying, and most times when we talk, I just get so overwhelmed because of course I don't know what to advise, saying that things have really gone south, if I can say that. Things have really changed, and it's now very difficult to beat that or to reach that 520, 530, 550 mark. These days, what we see is that it favors people that have their occupations among the category-based jurors, and that is what I just want to talk about. Please note that I am not being pessimistic. I like facing facts. When I was on my journey, that was what I did. I weighed the pros and the cons. I'm not discouraging anyone. I'm just going to state it as it is to help you plan, to help you strategize. Go back to the drawing board and see how you can work this thing out. Thank you so very much. Like I've already said, the scores are now in the 520 and 500 to 50 mark. You see them every time. For each time they do any general draw these days, it's above 520. I don't think I remember the last time they do any draw that went below 520. And for one to even get up to 500, even sometimes someone that has a PhD finds it difficult to meet that 520 mark. Even the study visa study route has been slashed like considerably. The quota for so many universities, so many colleges have been really reduced. So now it boils down to other areas of immigrating, other areas one can use to immigrate to Canada. One, we have the category-based jurors that covers healthcare, STEM, trade, French speakers, and agriculture. We have job routes. You looking for a job, getting a job, maybe getting an LMIA from the employer, and then you use that to work on your visa. People are still doing that. You just have to search and apply to jobs. Another aspect is getting a provincial nomination, like targeting your occupation to what fits maybe a particular province and expecting and hoping that they send you an invitation, you apply to them, and at the end you get a nomination from them. To know more, I have some videos that talk about provincial nomination for selected provinces. You can just check my video, my playlist on immigration, and you will see that video there. So of course, I've already talked about the healthcare route, I've already talked about the French route. I think this is just like reiterating and trying to explain further, because I know I have so many people in my DM asking, saying, okay, this is what I have, this is what I have, what do you think? Sincerely, if you know you really want to do this, you just have to take advantage of whatsoever is applicable now, because it's hard to get above 500 and we don't know when they would come down. Most times I really feel like, when I see some healthcare people, they're interested in it, but they're slacking behind, like they're just taking their time. Okay, and they keep asking, what do you think I should do now, what do you think I should do now, when you know that time waits for nobody, because the immigration field is changing, things are changing. So once today healthcare is there getting low scores as low as 422, tomorrow it can just shoot up, or they might just put an end or reduce the quota, and you see people struggling to get it. So that's what I would say, if you're in any of these sectors, if you're in the healthcare sector, take advantage of it, so that tomorrow you will not be reaching out to any cherewere agent and they are giving you, they are putting, or they are telling you, giving you bills, telling you how much to come pay, and maybe delaying your work. So take advantage of it. And for French, if you are a French graduate or you have a certain understanding in French and you're looking at this and looking at immigrating to Canada, now is the time. When I used to learn French, when I was learning French for this purpose, and I will meet people who are French graduates, and when I talk to them, they'll say, well, I don't have much. I'm like, you are so lucky. Like, you study French in school, you have what it takes. What people are rushing for now. Do you know how much is the French test now? I just tell them that you don't know what you have, because if you know what you have, you will not be telling me this thing. So if you have any experience in French, this is the best time to use it. Or if you know that you really want to do this thing and you know that it's impossible for you to meet that 500 mark, you can also consider learning French. I have a how to learn French video somewhere. Also check my playlist, you will get to see that. Then another thing is the STEM. In different countries, we have job titles for certain jobs. Like, it could be that you are doing a particular job that is part of the NOCs for the STEM based category, and you just feel, okay, my something is not there. So why not just go through all the NOCs that qualify for the STEM category and see if they apply to what you do? Because on the IRCC website, they would always give like inclusive names that fit a particular NOC. Like, they say the title for this NOC, and they will say including this, that. And also they would give exclusions, like it's excluding this particular career. Make your research and make use of this opportunity before the door shuts. One other thing I want to talk about is, as much as the IRCC are gradually reducing the quota for different categories, or maybe for the general express entry draw, or maybe for school, some provinces still have their quota. Like, they still have quota assigned to them every year. So scout for the province that fits what you do best. The Canadian immigration is really throwing out changes out there. The express entry has really changed. It is now difficult for one to get even an invitation to apply through the general express entry. So all you just have to do is just to align yourself to see how you can fit into any of the category based jobs. When I say align yourself, I'm not saying, I don't mean you should lie or just claim what you're not, because you need, there'll be a need for you to prove whatever you claim. It's just for you to go back, see what you have, see what is available out there that you can easily get, and try to strategize to see if it's learning French or doing whatsoever. Take advantage of it as soon as possible, because the more time goes, the more things are changing. So again, if you know that, I also want to state that if you know that you have gone through all of these and maybe you're not in the position to learn French, and you know that it's hard for you to get up to the scores that are currently existing, maybe this is the time for you to then look at other directions, maybe outside Canada. Consider other places, maybe the Netherlands or other countries, if you know that immigrating is really what you want to do. Just look at other areas, look at other countries. It mustn't be Canada, because it's really hard now. Instead of just staying at a place, wasting years, if you know that you've really you've really gone over all the points, all the pointers on your strategy. If you know you've really gone through all the pointers on your strategy board, then I think it's now be time for you to maybe have a plan B, have a plan C, have a plan D. That is what I just came to quickly say today, guys. This does not mean that I'm being pessimistic or I'm discouraging anyone. This is just for me to put it out there so that people get to plan, get to strategize, and get to see what's in there for them or what's not in there for them.
Hi guys, so just a quick one. While I was editing this video, I just thought to add this clip. Now, like I said in the video, the purpose of the video is not to discourage anyone. You know, like I would always advise that it's important to get into the pool, create your documents, get into the pool, and get yourself ready. However, while you are in the pool, rather than just getting drowned and swept away by the competition and all of that, build strategy, see what you can do just to give you that competitive edge so that you don't stay so long there. Time waits for nobody, like I said. So again, don't be discouraged. If it's something you want to do it, but get knowledge, equip yourself with so much information, with so much knowledge, to see how you can just strategize. This thing is legal. It is what the Canadian government has made available. It's just for you to strategize yourself, position yourself well, so that you don't get lost in the pool. That's all.
Thank you so very much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.